Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I must say I have missed you guys. I know it's been a long while. It's probably been over 2 months, and I will apologize for that. But thank you for coming back and tuning into this video. So just been busy with everything, life and work and everything. And I'm planning a wedding. This has been taking up more of my time, and it all seemed a bit overwhelming, and so filming fell to the back. But then I thought to myself, why not just film preps to the wedding? And so this is what this video today is going to be. I've been doing a lot of DIY projects for the wedding. I did my wedding invitation, and then I'm doing a few other stuff. And so I've decided to do a mini series of little DIY projects that I do. This one today will be, what is it? Yes, it's Here Comes the Bride sign. So I wanted a Here Comes the Bride sign, but the prices that I was seeing them for, I'm not willing to spend. Like we all know, I'm a diva on a budget. Yes. So I decided to make my own. It cost me a lot less. I mean, yes, you have to do it yourself and you have the labor, which for some people they might not have the time to do or whatnot. But I rather do the labor than spend the money. So I did it. So this project, this sign, or whatever you want to call it, it's probably the simplest of all the DIY that I'm doing for the wedding. But hopefully it will help someone. It doesn't have to be a Here Comes the Bride sign. It could just be a lovely sign that you hang up in the house, just to remind yourself of something, to put your shopping list on. Just a cute little sign that anyone can do. Some of the stuff that I use are recycled. Or is it just one thing that I'm using that's recycled? Anyways, but what I did buy, I will leave the link in the description box so you can have a look and try it if you'd like. So for this project, the first thing that I've got is this rectangular foam board. And these are recycled. I've got 4 of them. Next, I've got an adhesive blackboard paper that I got from AliExpress. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And then I've got some ribbons. You can choose your color scheme, but I've got blue. Then I've also got pieces of lace and 4 wooden skewers. So what I'm going to do first is to join the boards together in order to make one big board, and for that I'm using the 4 skewers that I'm going to push through in order to keep them connected, like so. Now I've used 4 small pieces of foam board. However, you could use anything else. You could use a piece of wood and put the adhesive chalkboard paper on it, or anything else. The reason I used foam, or wanted to use foam, is because it's going to be carried by a little girl, so I didn't want anything too heavy. Nor did I want to use just a sheet or paper, because I didn't want anything too flimsy to bend. Now, as you'll see here, I put a bit of tape just to secure it together. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't have done that again, only because it, as you'll see in the end, will show up under the chalkboard paper, but hey, it's done. Just before I put the adhesive paper on, I'm just going to pre-cut some holes into the board in order for my ribbons to fit in. The next thing I'm going to do now is to stick the paper onto the board. And the good thing about this paper is that it's got lines, so it makes it easier for you to cut straight lines. Now, in order to fold the paper nicely over the board, what I've done is made a little diagonal cut in the four corners of the paper. Right, so now I'll proceed to stick the paper onto the board, and this bit has to be done with a bit of care because you don't want any bubbles or any folds to form on the paper while you stick it. Right, so once the body's stuck, I proceed to stick in the sides, and I will just overlap each corner onto the previous one that was stuck down. It's a bit off camera, but I'm sure you get the idea. One side done now, I'll proceed to doing the next side, and so we just repeat the process, cutting a piece of paper, making some diagonal slits in the corners and sticking it down with care. Now to find the pre-cut hole that I made, and then I'll just pierce through the paper in order to reveal that hole, and then I will just feed one of the ribbons through a hole. I'll do that on each side like so. Okay, so what I've done is pull the lace, the ribbon, and tied it, leaving a little end hanging just for decoration purposes, to have a little bit dangling over the board. Okay, so to make it just a little bit more cute, I've taken the bit of lace and fed it underneath the ribbon, as you'll see there. I'll just put it underneath that bit and make a little bow just to have a cutesy little sign. So that's it, guys. That's my sign. I think it took me about 30 minutes or slightly less to make. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a "Here Comes the Bride" sign. It could be hung up in your house. It could be in your living room with a "Home Sweet Home" written on it. Anything. It's just a cute little sign to have, I thought. And then if you got a chalkboard marker pen, you could write on that instead of chalk. Just get a chalkboard marker pen and that will show up lovely on it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you're gonna try it, if you did try it, please leave a comment in the description box below because I'd like to know how that turned out. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.